I call this meeting to order. Please rise and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, we shouldn't be able to move through this pretty quickly. No proclamations, no one signed in for public input. So first item on the agenda is council comments. Councilor Bedison?
No comment, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Councilor Ray?
Thank you, Mayor. I just have one short comment. There are going to be signs that are going to be erected downtown to try to enforce the noise ordinance. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Connor?
I have no comments, Mayor.
I have no comments, so we'll just move down the agenda. Any changes to the agenda?
No, sir.
Approval of the minutes?
Mr. Mayor.
Councilor Bedison.
Sorry. I move to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the Town Council of June 9th, 2014.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the regular meeting, June 9th, 2014. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is reports. Mr. Brown?
Mayor Council, I guess the only report I have is talking with our chamber director. We had to come up with some additional funds to do the fireworks for this year, and today they were able to obtain the final remaining funds necessary so that we can go forward with the fireworks display this year.
Good deal. Any other reports? Thank you to the chamber. Next item on the agenda under unfinished business, approval, disapproval of request for proposal number 13/14-2P, municipal refueling station. Mr. Brown?
Mayor and Council, the town received 3 bids for not bids, but RFPs responses for the RFPs for the refueling station. One from D&H Pump Services out of El Paso, Kerr Civil Corporation out of Phoenix, Arizona, and Eaton Sales and Services LLC out of Albuquerque. Eaton Sales and Services out of Albuquerque was considered non-responsive because they did not submit all the required information for the RFP. After the staff went back and requested clarification on some of the information that they had made some assumptions on, staff's recommendation is to award the RFP to D&H Pump Services out of El Paso. And they are within the budget of the funds. You're not supposed to consider the budget, but they are within the budget of the project.
Any questions?
No, sir.
I'll entertain a motion. Councilor Bedison?
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve, doing this too fast. I move to approve, per staff's recommendation, proposal number 13/14-2P, municipal refueling station to D&H Pump Services.
We have a motion and a second for approval per staff recommendation, RFP number 13/14-2P, municipal fueling station to D&H Pump Services. Any further discussion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
We have a motion and a second for approval of request for proposal per staff recommendation to number 13/14-2P, municipal fueling station to D&H Pump Services. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is under new business, approval, disapproval of an agreement between the Town of Silver City and the Fraternal Order of Police, Silver City Police Officers Association from July 1, 2014 to June 30th, 2016. Mr. Brown?
Mayor and Council, the town entered into negotiations with the Fraternal Order of Police for contract negotiations. You see a summary of the changes to the contract. The main changes are is for a 2-year contract. There's some very minor changes. The only thing that you see is opening up negotiations if gross receipts are continuing above 2% of our projections for over a 3-month period consecutively. This is actually language that we've had in there previously when we haven't been able to come to terms as far as finances. It just allows an opportunity for us to go back to the table if the economy or things in the economy start changing to where we are very comfortable in moving to adjust salaries or do something with their financial situation. And I believe the union has ratified it. They've voted and approved the changes.
Councilor Edison?
So, Mr. Brown, my question is you had stated that it was over a 3-month period, consecutive months within the 3-month period, but it just says over a 3-month period, so is that fine? It's agreed upon that it is consecutive?
Consecutive.
Okay, I just want to make sure if there had been an adjustment to that.
No, it doesn't need to be. We both understand that. That's a quarter, a continuous quarter.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Congratulations again. You seem to be able to work with the unions very well historically and to an amazing level, always seem to come to an agreement. And you do feel very confident that this is a very workable agreement?
Yes, sir. That's one thing that I work with in negotiations. I'm on front, and they see exactly what we see in the books, the situation, and we have very frank, open discussions, and the unions have been very amenable and understanding of the situation, especially the FOP. They brought down their state negotiator, and he understands the situation as far as what happens from the state level that impacts us. And that's something that's very important, because what has been happening at the state level has been severely impacting what happens locally, and they understand that very well.
And so congratulations to you, congratulations to the union for working with you. My history comes from a mining background and a union family, and believe me, there were several times during my youth of, eating 3 square bowls of beans for months. So just the fact that the two parties work together is actually quite astounding and very impressive. Any further questions? I'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilor Benson.
I move to approve an agreement between the Town of Silver City and the Fraternal Order of Police, Silver City Police Officers Association, from July 1, 2014 to June 30th, 2016.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second for approval of an agreement between the Town of Silver City and the Fraternal Order of Police, Silver City Police Officers Association, from July 1, 2014 to June 30th, 2016. Any further discussion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
We have a motion and a second for approval of an agreement between the Town of Silver City and the Fraternal Order of Police, Silver City Police Officers Association from July 1, 2014 to June 30th, 2016. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is approval, disapproval of bid number 13/14-8, Silco Theater interior renovations. Mr. Brown?
Madam Council, the town has received one bid for the above referenced project from Havens Construction in the amount of $827,955. That's without gross receipts taxes, so we would have to add gross receipts taxes to that. This is substantially, this amount is substantially greater than what is in the budget for the remainder of the project. So it's staff's recommendation that we reject the bid and send it back to the architects so they can adjust and make adjustments to get this project within budget.
Any questions for Mr. Brown?
No, sir.
You spoke with the architect and Main Street. Does it seem like there's a workable plan and that this can actually be successful?
Yes, I believe we've worked out a plan to continue moving forward, actually pretty quickly, and then put the project out to bid again. Thus, there was a lot of what ifs again because this bid was fairly quick. But we can actually start moving the project with construction by going out for quotes under procurement that we can do for some of the stuff that can start being worked on right away. And then we can just move forward with the actual other information that there was some of the questions about, and allow the contractors to do some more research and make sure they're more comfortable with a bid that they would submit. We felt that there was a lot of uncertainties in this bid, or any of them that didn't bid on it because they didn't have enough time to do enough research and to feel comfortable that the bid that they were giving us was something that worked for themselves as well as for the town.
We have Lucy with the Main Street project. Does this seem to meet your expectations and your body of knowledge?
Thank you, councilors, mayor, and representatives of the town and the community. I think that the recommendation is the most workable solution that we could have, and we do hope to be able to move forward as fast as we can with rebidding the project and also reevaluating some of the content of the scope of work of the project. And so, yes, I do think that for Main Street's participation in this is probably the most workable solution. And I thank you for your work on it.
Any further questions? Entertain a motion. Mr. Councilor Ray?
Mr. Mayor, thank you, Mayor. I move to disapprove bid 13-14-8 Silco Theater interior renovations for further reevaluation.
Would you like to rephrase that?
Yeah.
Councilor Bettison?
It would be better to rephrase the motion, Councilor Ray, to say, I move to reject per staff recommendation the Silco Theater.
Okay.
Rather than, because everything's always a positive motion rather than a negative one.
I move to reject the Silco Theater interior renovations by staff recommendation.
you probably said a bid number.
Bid number 13-14-8.
Mr. Mayor, I second the motion as stated.
All right, we have a motion and a second to reject bid number 13/14-8 per staff's recommendation of the Silco Theater interior renovations. Any further discussion?
No, sir.
We have a motion and a second to reject bid number 13/14-8 per staff recommendation of the Silco Theater interior renovations. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Councilor Besson?
Mr. Mayor, I move to adjourn.
I'll second this.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.